everyone, welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Satisfactory. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. We're well into this one, but welcome anyway. It's all good. Now, I always start with a little bit of an apology. Apologizing for all the nonsense that's about to transpire in this episode. There will be nonsense. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I do not profess to be an expert at this game, so if that's what you're looking for, apologies. But if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. It sure helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out as well. Keep you in the loop with new stuff that's coming out. Okay. So, we're not going to do any of that. Thank you. Let's just take some of this stuff and put it away. So, the last few episodes, well, a good portion of the episodes that we've been dealing with of late have been all kind of related to power. Getting power going after it's failed us, or just bumping it up in general. And so we're going to get rid of all of that. We're going to get rid of all of that. Throw this stuff in here maybe. We're going to take a little bit of a break from that. I kind of alluded to me doing this in the last episode. That stuff, actually, I think I'm putting it over here. And that's about it, I think. Sure. We'll call that about it. Okay. So this episode, we're not going to... We're not going to do that. We could finish off... We're going to revisit the nuclear portion of this. Because I do want to see how that rolls out. But we're not going to do that today, I don't think. I think today we're looking at the final chapter of our rebuild. We have been working on rebuilding this place for a long time. Oh my gosh, so long. And I think this, I do believe this will wrap it up. So we can start getting on to new stuff. I think I'm going to just fill that in there. Now, if we go across here, and then we get rid of this. Yeah, there's something like this might work. Who knows? I might tie it together again. So the last step of our development to get back up and going again. We don't have any radio control units, and we don't have any turbo motors. That's going to require 8 manufacturers total. So I think we're going to do that in here, and then once we're done this, I think we're up to speed. We can start to progress again. I've taken little breaks from doing this and done a few things here and there to progress ourselves, but so for the manufacturers, if we're going to have 8 of these, let's just go way the heck out there. I'm not quite sure what we need here. We'll come right to there, though. For now. It's going to have to be bigger than this, I think. Yeah, for for sure. Do I want to grab one more here? Let's see. So, a manufacturer, we're going to feed it on the outside. So, something like there. Is that enough room? Let's see. What are we doing here? We are doing first off, not the turbo motor, but the radio control unit. The radio control unit will need for the turbo motor. So radio control unit is only 3 inputs. The other one's 4 inputs, is it? Wow, that's going to be very, very, very busy. This won't be too bad. It's going to take a lot of aluminum casing to do this. And our crystal oscillators, I think we might be able to do a little out over here, because that's the shipping for the crystal oscillators right there. So we could probably do that. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we will have to come out one more at least, just to give us a little bit of playroom here at the end, but probably not any more than that. That should probably do it. Okay. So, yeah. So if we do that, you said do. Sorry. Okay, so that's inputting there. We'll have it come out here. That way, please. That'll be great. That'll kick this whole factory back into production again. Okay, so that's that. Then the other thing we're going to need is computers, and computers are right up there. Fancy that, hey? Let's just check to see exactly where we are here. And do I really want to run a line down here, or do I just want to bring him in? I mean, it would be a very short trip to go down there for the drone. How much drone space am I going to have on the roof of that? That's a good question. Whew, we're going to need more space than what we've got there. A lot more space. Okay. And I think it's this one that's our computer. Yes, it is. So if we wanted to, we'd have to come out the top and bring it all the way over there. I think I'm just going to make use of the drone for this. So we'll have two incoming drones for this set, and one outgoing drone. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. This side, we're going to copy these. We need more room on this side, though. I'm going to allow for a goodly chunk. Where do we line that up? Right in the middle there. Yeah, something like that. How's that look? I think that should be plenty of space. Do we have enough in the middle? Sure we do. We got lots of room in the middle. Okay, I think that looks good. So this guy is not going to be that. It's going to be turbo motors. Now, one lovely thing is the radio control unit. We can just feed right back into this system. So that will be good. Motors, rubber, and cooling. All of those things we will have to bring from afar. So we've got 6, 7, 8. We have 8 8 drone things on the roof of this damn thing. I don't think I can fit 8 drones. Well, maybe. It'll be tight. It will be tight. I can guarantee that. But that's where we have to go first, is to the roof and set all this up. Can we line that up? Come on. How come I'm not seeing the little lineup markers? I don't know. There it is. There's the lineup marker. Gosh, there we go. Okay, so that will cover our footprint and our output. Our output will come. Let's deal with the output first. We're going to go here. I don't think we're going to put this to that should be plenty. I don't think we're going to put these ones to the dimensional depots. I think back one. No, that's not how I did it there. Right there. All right. And then logistics. Mergers. Merge the heck out of this place. That'll be good there. Fantastic. First off, we'll run you there. Run you there. No. Okay. Output is done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we can probably do something like this. Hello? Now, we need to deal with the complicated stuff, which is the input. However, in order to get the input here, we need walls. So let's throw walls up for this whole thing. See you in a minute. Okay, we are back. We now have a big orange box. Big orange box. Yes, 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 we do. And I don't think we're going to fit 8 guys on this thing. I do not think that's going to work. But we're going to start over here with one. First off, it's going to be probably the supply that we're going to need. Might be able to go 3 across here. Yeah. I'm going to put them this way for the end. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it about there. Can we come this way? No. There. There. Oh, good. Can't see that corner. Unless I come right in here. Oh, excellent. Excellent. That will work just fine. Okay, so first off, this is going to be a little bit tricky here. This logistics. Let's go a little higher. Let's go up to here. There. And then we're going to put a splitter here. Yes. That will be fine. Up to the top. Come on, get up to the top. Oh boy. Can't see anything up here. So that will be supply. That can go both ways. Oh, no. Right there. There. And right there. There. Okay. So that is fuel. What was I looking at? I was going in here. I can see all of our drone ports, which is nice. Fuel supply 4. Fuel supply 6. Fuel supply 6, eh? So this would be fuel supply 7. Because there's probably a fuel supply 5 somewhere in here. 3. Well, if I just go like this. I don't have a fuel supply 5. I skipped it. Okay. Don't know why that happened, but it happened. This is now our fuel supply 5. Okay, and also we're going to need to grab some fuel and throw that in here. Excellent. We'll need to power everything up here. How we're going to power things, we don't quite know yet, but maybe what we'll do is bring in right there. Just come right down this line here. And we'll pop you there. And here. Like so. We'll go up here. Transport. Oh, we don't have any of those things on us. And that's the only thing that I'm missing, right? Yeah, everything else is good. I could go back. Oh, no, 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 no. I always do that. I always put that one down first. And then go, no, wrong, wrong, wrong. Portable miners. Let's get a few of these. See you in a minute. 25. That's good. That will do us for now. All right. Transport, drone, go. All right. So, what we want you to do is go to Fuel Town. I don't think I need fuel for any of the other ports up here. So that should be good. Okay, so part 1 is done. Now, there's just not enough space up here. I could put another 6. Wait, oh, how many? 8. We only need 8. We only need 8. So maybe we do have enough room. Let's see. Drone port here. If we have them, let's go right to the edge over here. Really? I have to come in that far, eh? That would be there. That's as far as I can go. There. And actually, that's where we'll leave a gap. Missing materials. Okay, I better go get those materials. Be right back. Okay, we are back. So I've got a lot of radio control units in storage over there. So I do need to remember to to get them and put them into. I see. That's as close as I can come, I think. Right, good. That's good. That'll be fine. That will be fine. And then this one right next to it. This one right next to it. Just kind of enough room. Just enough room to do everything we want to do here. That's great. Do we have enough power? Not really. Kind of works. And then we'll get rid of you. And we'll run you here and there. Wrong. This is as close to an airport as it gets, right here. Okay. Okay, so those are all our outgoing. This is all our incoming over here. And we're going to need more power here. We do not need gas over here. This is all incoming. Okay. So let's deal with our first one. So our real first one is, let's deal with it. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go down. Okay. This is our first one. So this is going to come right here. So if I come to here, and then that's going to work perfectly. All right. So let's say we go in that hole for our first one, and then no, that's not what I wanted to do. We're coming down here. How far can we come out before we start getting in trouble? Let's just figure it out here. Actually, no. Sometimes that. that might not... Nope, too far out. Damn it. Wow, that's not very far. I'm not going out very far there. That will work. And we'll come back that way for that. Yeah. Okay. Like so. And then we will put some splitters. I don't know where we're coming down though. So this guy, oh, whoa, 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 what the hell was that? This guy is right at the 1, 2, 3, 4, at the break between, just after the break at 4. One, 2, 3, uh-oh. Nope, that won't work. So anything prior to 3 in the 3 column here we can do. So that's right up here. So we'll have to have a separate thing for that. So splitter here will come this way. Splitter here will come that way. Okay. And then we need a hole. Sure, the middle of 3. I don't know that that will work because it's going to be, yeah, no, that won't work. That definitely will not work. It's a matter of how far back we got to go here for it. Probably something like that. Nope. We'll try it here. See if it works. It does not work. Doesn't quite work. Okay, so we'll have to bridge that. We'll have to like that. Sure, we're coming down to the right height. Looks like that's about right. There we are. Now we're cooking. Okay. So that'll be that. That should work fine. And then this guy, we're going to have not a smart splitter. Just a regular old splitter. Coming like that. Not looking forward to dealing with 4 products on the other side. That is going to be miserable. But we got a lot of room to do it, so it should be okay. No, not a manufacturer. Oops. Okay. And these are not set up yet. Damn. Yes, they are. Oscillators. So aluminum casing and computers. Okay. So now we have our third product. Oh, brother. I don't think this is gonna work. I think we needed to go to the outside. There's no question we needed to go to the outside. Crap! Okay, well I'm gonna retweak it. Instead of having it come down here, I'm gonna have it come down basically over top of that. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, there we go. That should work. I think that should work fine. So now what we need is our third input, which will come here. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go that way. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay. And we're going to split. Where is this going to do? Pretty much the same place. Oops. Just like that. Just like that. And then we have to figure out a proper hole here. So the normal hole would be there. And we're going to go there with it. Something like about that height? Yeah, I think so. And a splitter. Why is that not lining up? It's definitely not lining up. Definitely. I just needed to... No. No, I don't think so. Wow. Why am I so off here? It's quite a bit off. And I can't get it to line up. Why is that, I wonder? Holy cow. screwed one way and I'm screwed the other way. Isn't this odd? I would think that this would somehow it would work, but it doesn't. So what we'll try to do instead is go here. Doesn't work. It does not work. Wow, I don't get it. I thought... What? How is that possible? Huh. Well, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. So... what we'll do instead line up on the other axis. Can't really do that. Well, I can. No, that's not what I copied. I tried to copy that. Thank you. What if we do it this way? Maybe. No. By the time I get back here, it's like no idea where I need to put it. Okay, that will work. It's just unfortunate is all. But it'll work. Okay. So now we need to bring in some product here. Well, that's interesting that we're way the hell over here. I'm not sure which one of these is real and which one is not real, so let's go kill one of those. We don't need to do that. We do not need to do this. What we'll do is we'll line it more with that one. Maybe somewhere out here. Might need to go a little further. I'm going to try that. I want to keep it as tight as I possibly can, so and then we will We're supplying, so that is correct. Oh my God, what? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Okay, a little further. It's not pretty. It's so not pretty. And I hate not pretty. Sorry. This is annoying. I know. This is really annoying. Get rid of that. No. I'm going to work something out here. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, we're gonna go with this. We'll go with this. It's a little bit better. I don't know what we're gonna look at up here. It might be a bit of a disaster up here because we come right up. I'll just move the. I'll move the ladder. That's fine. Okay. So those are two of our products that we need to bring in, and one of them we're going to bring in over here. Just going to make this as simple as we possibly can. We'll go there. And then that can go there. All right. So we're going, this one, we will have this be computers. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. And this is, computers. We're bringing in computers for radio control units. So that's what this guy is going to be called. Computers for radio control units. Simple, simple, simple. Computers should be somewhere down near the bottom. There it is, right there. Computers. Okay. All right. That should be... That should be all we need, except we're going to need... kind of a... No, what? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I've done this completely wrong. I have to supply fuel for these. And I have to... And yeah, damn it. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let me just think about this for a second. Okay, we are back. So, yeah, as always, I always have a little bit of nonsense in every episode, and that was some very classic nonsense. So yeah, we don't need to have. We're going to have these two be our suppliers of our two new products. This one over here is now become our fuel. So we need to set you up to do that. And we've already got you set up as a fuel supply. So we just need a drone. And you will go and get some more. There we go. Okay. So now we've got it. So we've got it coming around the end here and fueling all of these. These ones are demanders, and demand always needs fuel. So we're going to start with this guy here, who is going to, like I say, demand computers for radio control units. So let's bring some power in here. This is going to be just a little tricky. I think I'm going to come on the inside here. Like right here. So we're going to just be on the left side of the... as tight as we can get. Like so. And what the heck, we might as well come over here too. Now we're on the, yeah. Correct. That's good. We've already powered you guys up. Right. Well, that was kind of foolish, wasn't it? So all we've got to do is get power to you. And we're running it right on about here. That'll be fine. So those are all powered. Let's go up here and give you a drone. You should get to work right away. And it's a quick trip right over there and back. And then this guy. This is no longer required. This one, it's a little wonky. It's just a little wonky. Hopefully it'll work. It's not even trying. It's like it's the wrong. We're supplying. Outgoing. To an incoming. What's going on here? That's an incoming, isn't it? Sure it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, brother. It's just too much of a jig? I don't think that's the problem. I do not think that's the problem. Yeah, it's an outcoming. Why are you... There we go. That should be automatic, unless it's not connected. It's probably because it's not connected properly. Because that should automatically be... It's not connected properly. Damn it. Really? I don't understand why these things are not lining up properly. We're not doing it that way. We're doing it that way. Theoretically, that should be right. I guess if it's connected, I will know. Seems to be. Wow. Okay, and this one is aluminum, right? Aluminum for, what the hell are we building again? Aluminum for radio control units. Casing. Oops. Casing for radio control units. That is fine. And we're going to have you go to this port. Aluminum casing. Do we have more aluminum casing than just the one? I don't think so. No. Okay. Aluminum casing. Okay. And you're ready to go. Excellent. Now, I'm going to go and get a bunch of radio control units. Sort this out. Might have to get rid of a bit of stuff, like steel beam, extra steel. Oh, we can get rid of that too. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. I'm going to go and get the radio control units because that will shorten everything. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We've loaded in the aluminum, the radio control units. Those are gone. That should start up half of the factory. I've wired it to start up, and it sounds like it's working good. So, that's great. I have put radio control units on a dimensional depot because I do need that. There we go. We've got our 50 of 50. So yes, we will be needing that. So now we just need to get the radio control units up here to this port right here, which I don't. So where are we lining up? We're on the first. Let's just throw a little spot here. Like something like that. And something like that. And something like that. We'll see if that works. This is radio control units. Oh, right. 01, because, you know, we're going to have many, many, many suppliers of radio control units. You're powered, so you're pretty good. Now all we need to do is get the output up there. Which... well, actually, we've got a little bit of an issue here. Just a little bit of an issue. Yep. We truly do have a bit of an issue. I need to supply radio these guys. Do I have any room here? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to go as far as I possibly can, so that I can put a splitter here. That solves problems. Good. Okay, so now we can come out here and bring it around to wherever we need it. We'll probably raise it up here and come in this way. So, in fact, let's see what we can do with that right now. We'll go here, straight. And then we'll come up. Why are we tilted a little bit? Kind of turny. Anyway. We'll come up to there for now. That should be good. We'll see where that needs to go when the time comes. And then that frees us up to take a simple guy like this. Oh, and I figured as much. units there. There we go. And we're making these things now. 2.5 per minute, so we're at 10 per minute. All right. Radio control units are done. And almost ready to supply our next project, which is turbo motors. But we've run out of time. So I think we're going to bring this one to an end right here. This won't take too well. Famous last words. This won't take too long. It's possible that this won't take too long. And maybe actually what I should do, because these guys are going to be, what do we got? Cooling, that's coming from afar. Motors and rubber. Yeah, all of these things are going to come from far away. So forget that idea. Throw these back in here. And we're going to bring this. Jeez, I don't know why that's buggered. Ooh. There we go. That's looking much better. We'll bring it up to the side because we have to sort out the heights of all of these things. We're going to have to bring something out to like here, and then bring something shorter out to there, etc., etc. So this one will probably be almost to the wall here. But anyway. That is it for this particular episode, though. We are well on our way. I really wanted to finish this today. But if I started tackling finishing this, it would be probably another hour and a half episode. And I don't want them to run that long. So we'll finish this up at the beginning of the next episode. What I might do in between episodes is just set up one of these. Just to see what it would be like. Or I could do it all on camera. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another, click the I like this button. Leave a comment. And what the heck, if you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? And if you've already subscribed, well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. So please share and enjoy. And hopefully I will see you next time in Satisfactory right here. So long.